people, welcome. Ciao nice people,
Katawa Shoujo.
welcome. We are back
just
on
some time
Katawa
that it will
Shoujo. Open and we
Give it
are
just some time that it will
fine.
open
and we
and
are
hello Fortuna
fine.
Street, welcome to the stream.
And
Waifu
hello Fortuna
points.
Street, welcome to the stream.
Waifu points.
Well, I'm happy at least that there is some use.
Well,
I'm happy at least that there is some
use
to the channel points of the channel, because
There is some use to the
it was a
channel
long
points of
time
the-
since the channel, because it was a long time since the economy of the channel is pretty haywire.
the economy of the channel
there are
is
rich people
pretty
and there are
haywire.
poor people. So
There are
it's
rich
kinda
people
unfortunate.
and there are poor people.
So it's kind of
Also,
unfortunate.
talking about the waifu points.
also talking about the
waifu
kinda
points.
recent.
I feel
Almost every day,
when I open Twitter, I
almost
find
every
the
day,
pictures of,
when I open Twitter,
a specific
I
waifu.
find
Mainly
pictures of,
Yanfei, the one we saw
a specific
the previous
waifu.
time.
Mainly
So
Yanfei,
each
the
day
one
my
we saw the
collection
previous time. So each day
improves.
my collection twice.
improves.
Huh. Twice? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no. I have 2 input points with
Oh,
that.
wait,
no. I have 2
Ah,
input
yeah.
points with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for telling me. Yeah, I had the microphone active twice. One is with a delay, because now I'm streaming with a delay. Because there may be some unsafe scenes in this game that I need to remove before it even happens, before they even appear on screen. But I don't know when they appear, so that's why I'm streaming with a delay. There can only be one Waldorf. Actually, canonically, there are more Waldorfs, though I only did in Italian videos. I never done it with English ones, so they are kinda unknown. Those characters are kinda known for the English people, since I don't bring them up since a while. But they are kinda important for the lore and everything. For example, there is Waldorf, the super serious one. Don't mind the broken glasses, which is a serious man with a work suit and all the time, and I strive to bring some seriousness on the world and allow everyone to be optimal as much as they could be, and stuff like that. We also have like Lunaladorf, which is a Waldorf from the future. We have Fantadorf, that annoying guy. And there are some Waldorfs. Maybe I wonder if I should like have a PNG tuber model for them, so I can switch in the middle of the stream. Would be interesting. Oh, and we are starting right away with the Waifu Russian Roulette. Nice, let's see. So, waifu folder here. Okay, we will have a random picture from my waifu folder, which I will not see in advance, so let's see. Okay, after the first one, I should have a default picture instead of this one. We have What is this? What is this? What is this? What is it? No. No, thanks. What was that? I don't remember downloading that. I promise, I don't remember. That wasn't even... I don't know if it was considered not safe for work, because there was nothing shown. She was just doing the expression that you do when something happens. I don't know. Though she's like... she's clip worthy. No, it's not. I'm not saying don't clip this, because that means that everyone will clip, so I'm not saying anything. I suppose I said too much anyway. That was Daiwa Scarlet from Umamusume anime, the running horse girl anime. There's the gacha coming out very, very soon, right? This character will appear, yeah, the gacha where this character is in will appear on the 26th of this month. I hope it's not too much time consuming. I know. Okay, maybe we can go into the game now. Maybe. Okay. So last time we entered Shizune Route and now we are kinda forced into the student council. But now we are kinda getting closer to Shizune. Last time we moved a box together. She helped us moving a box to our apartment because it was something that the other guy wanted. Kenji. So it wasn't even our delivery. So we spent some time bonding with Shizune. That's nice. The next day. Oh, let me fix my table. Okay. The sign language teacher says I'm pretty good. Yeah, because he's also trying to learn sign language. Because Shizune is deaf. And so he wants to communicate better with her. I try not to think about it too much, but the truth is I'm poring over it so much lately that it's hard not to keep coming back to it, at least a couple times a day. I guess I'm picking it up faster than expected, but it's still not enough. I understand it just fine. Understanding it is simple. Well, I have to put my mind to it to read it, but it's easy enough when I do. The signing itself is doable. I just need a little more practice. However, trying to do both at the same time, even at half at the speed as Misha does, it's impossible. Where I'm at now is good for my level, but in order to reach a point where I'll be able to really converse with Shizune, I'll need more work. I'm doing my best to get to that point one step at a time, doing as much studying as I can squeeze in during lunch. I look up from Introduction to Japanese Sign Language to check if Shizune or Misha are around. Of course, since this is taking up my lunch hour, I had to avoid them for a few days now. What's more, I'll have to continue doing so if I want to keep Shizune from finding out. Yeah, because it should be some sort of surprise from Shizune. And I kinda predict / wish for a scene where Shizune says something in a sign language, knowing Isao wouldn't understand, but he does. Again, I did last time the comparison with I forgot her name again. Alia. Alia sometimes hits her feeling in Russian. Again, as I said last time, could be where she says something that she thinks we wouldn't understand, but we do. Something like, I love you, baka. I don't know. My back to the corner, scanning the area every 10 minutes, I feel like some kind of criminal trying to evade capture. Every chance she gets, Misha asks me why I want to hide the fact I'm learning sign language from Shizune. Looking back on it, there really wasn't any reason, but now I think I know. If I want Shizune to be able to treat me as a true equal, sign language is an important step toward that goal. I want to be able to treat Shizune as an equal, then sign language is an important step towards that goal. Another important step is to make sure she doesn't know, so that when we are able to finally speak on equal terms, I'll be fully ready, able to do it right, not like some dilettante. Wait, in Italian it's dilettante, but dilettante maybe it's in English? Dilettante. Ah no, it's just dilettante. Yeah, makes sense. Dilettante. And why there's the E at the end and if it's mute? Anything less, I think, would be insulting. She would see it the same way. No, not insulting, because I think she would be happy to know we are learning, but maybe she wouldn't be surprised, or more like the concept wouldn't hit her right away, but would just gradually creep in, which maybe it's not the best solution. Still a good one, pretty good one, but as a surprise, we'll have more impact. That's for sure. So to me, this is the only option. Especially now that I decided to be so resolute with it. Shizune has a huge aura. She's aura farming all the time. It's very easy to see her coming, or even to sense her coming. Mostly because Misha's hair lights up any crowd she's in, like a beacon, and you can hear her laughing from a mile away. Although, even if Misha weren't with her, it would be the same. Her directness and efficiency are core parts of her, so it's no surprise that they come across in the way she walks as well. Due to all those factors, I'm able to put away all my things and put on my best casual face, long before they see me and head my way. Ah, okay, so he spotted them, nice. Hi. Ah, wait! Now we can... That's kinda cool, because in all other routes, when Shizune signs, we just have dots. Because we can't understand what she says. But this time, instead of dots, we have what she's saying. Or better, grasping something from what she says. I don't know, student council. Student council! Ah, no, it was right. Okay, perfect. Fortuna State, no, not the clip. Fortuna State, no. I swear, no. I will see if I can delete it later. Nah, I won't, don't worry. But I can, I definitely can delete it. But as I said the first time, I don't have anything to hide. There is something I might want to hide. But at the end, that's the embarrassing, it's only temporary. The truth is eternal. This only shows my eternal love towards waifus. I don't have anything to hide, as I said, except... Well, again, as I said, I have another folder I have to hide because it's way worse than this. Those are the... probably safe one for the stream, but as we saw, maybe not really. It's hard to be a streamer, okay? Even more to be a waifu streamer. That sounds nice though, waifu streamer. What does it even entail? I suppose streaming games where there are waifus. That's kinda easy. I think though, you know what, it could be a nice rebranding. Because nowadays there are so many streamers around that you need to differentiate from the others. People do it with VTuber avatars, others do with specific ways of streaming. Like there was one that always streams by interacting with chat, by programming chat interactions. There are other VTubers that are like cat fanboy with VTubers. There is one, more than one, I'm pretty sure. There are multiple ways to differentiate as a VTuber. Could be the art style, or just a streamer. Just a streamer. And so being a waifu streamer first has a nice ring to it, and second, well, makes you more memorable than folder or the B folder. It's the GT folder. It's literally called hide. Student Council was the first thing I asked to learn. It seemed like it would come in handy. Yeah, I've been dodging it for a while now, huh? Dodging? Huh? Dodge it now. Are you referencing my game? Yep. They come uncomfortably close. Shizune sits down in front of me to my right, and Misha to my left. It was a mistake putting myself in the corner. Now I'm, well, cornered. Come on. It's not that bad when you start getting to know them. Kinda. If there are waifu streamers, does it mean there are husbando streamers? The world is full of everyone. Everyone did at least. If you think something, there is at least one person in the world that did it. So I'm pretty sure there are plenty. I might start rebranding as Waldorf, the waifu streamer. There's also the double W, so Waldorf waifu streamer doesn't sound so bad. Again, would be like branding with that sounds stupid, but that's a way to join the viewers. Because a big problem a lot of streamers have is they stream a game and a lot of people come here. They change game, no one cares. And so there are 2 viewers in chat. That happens when I try a random new game. Like there is some Max, for example, I started that nobody was interested except Zoro. Zoro is always there, so I really appreciate that. Well, mainly it happens with a lot of games, not only some Max. But what I mean is, if there are people interested in RPG Maker games, and I bring something in common with other games, maybe some people would be interested as well, but I don't think it's that easy. But for example, if I play Fire Emblem and some people come in the stream joining because they like Fire Emblem, and they discover I'm playing Fire Emblem for the waifus, they might want to follow my next streams to see how I approach new waifus. This might sound stupid, but I think it's an idea to consider. And honestly, my love for waifus is unbending, so probably could be an interesting idea. I will see. Today I got a decent idea. I'm marking it down. Okay. In the end, I'm dragged off to the student council room, but I don't mind. I was starting to miss them a bit anyway. In some ways, this makes it easier. Satisfied with having caught me, Shizune doesn't ask me where I've been all this time. Once I stand before the door, I wonder what could be so important that they are so eager to pull me back in. Games. There are more games out than books. This at last explains why every time I come here, there are stacks of books piled on every table, and occasionally parts of the floor. They need the room to put all the games somewhere. Ah, they're slacking off, huh? Well, after the festival, maybe there's not as much work. After they catch up. Usually people prefer genre, not waifus or not waifus. I know, that's the problem, because I stream RPG Maker games, puzzle games, and visual novels, so they don't really fit together. So that's the best linking point I have between all those things. Like, right, waifus are everywhere, so could be the best link to mesh them together. Because it's better if a streamer just sticks to something. For example, when I only streamed RPG Maker games from the Jam, I got a lot of people every day. Around 6-7 people each stream, peaks of 14 even. Now with Katawa Shoujo I'm only at 3, oh! Okay, we are not alone though. Because people interested with RPG Maker are definitely not interested in visual novels. But if people watch me in RPG Maker and like the fact I appreciate the waifus of the game, they might stick in visual novel streamings just to see which waifu I will approach in this game, which also they might not even know, so it only works if they share the common interest, but that's the point, right? You follow streamers because they share a common interest. Again, though, genre is way better. That's why That's why I'm not having a lot of followers? No, wait, I didn't mean to say that. That's why I was considering the other idea of waifus, since I cannot go by genre. Another linking thing could be that I'm a game developer, so I can have some insights, but usually I'm very caught on by the game, so it doesn't work that often. Hahaha! It's boring playing against each other so much, Ichan. It's your turn, okay? Okay, it's settled then. I didn't even say anything. Ichan, this is one of the last days we'll be able to take it easy, like this for a while. So, it's especially important that we make the most of it, don't you think? Tanabata will be coming up soon, and we'll have to put in a lot of work for that too. What's Tanabata again? A Japanese festival. Is it the same one with kimonos that happens in every anime? Tanabata. Ah, no, it's the thing. The star part. I don't know in English. The seventh night. Okay, it's on. This year is on 7 July. Ah, it's coming close. So, for now, play with us! Come to think of it, it's true. I hadn't even noticed because I've been so wrapped up in wanting to learn sign language. Right on the heels of the festival, a bigger one appears. I wonder if Shizune will try and drop a couple new members in to help with that one as well. Would be nice to not work alone. You're right. Hahaha! Yay! Hichan agrees! Let's celebrate! I know, we should play a game. Let's play a game to celebrate Hichan! I don't know, that kind of thing usually ends badly for me. Hichan is worried about the stakes. Misha makes a very disappointed face. It's hard to tell if she's mocking me, since her expressions are so exaggerated by default. She's an all-out kind of girl. I would say, yeah, they made a very big job on characterization of those characters, because those are not strictly stereotypes. Okay, Misha has some piece of stereotype of the super ecstatic girl, but also their sadness is amplified. So that's not just a stereotype. And Shizune as well. She's the stern girl, but she's not stern. She's also a little mischievous and subtle. So characters are very unique here. I turn my head to Shizune. Now, this person, she is definitely mocking me. Hey, stop that, but yeah, I'll play with you if you tell me what's at stake first. How very Japanese, putting the consequences before everything else. Yeah, because I don't want to lose and discover that I'm giving my life eternally to Shizune. Well, I think it would still happen at the end of the route, but still. Hichan, have you ever heard that expression, missing the forest for the trees? No. What does it mean, missing the forest for the trees? Like, missing in the sense of not finding. Like, oh, I didn't find the forest, only some trees. But the trees are the forest. So it's like, not seeing the obvious, maybe. No. That's a lie, but I have my pride, which is currently feeling wounded. Okay, I play, but I want to pick the game. Mission notes. Additionally, I pick the punishment if you lose. Shizune makes an X with her arms. That either means denied or that she's about to use her special attack. I should be worried just in case for the second one. Ah, now who's afraid of consequences? How vengeful, still thinking so spitefully about a playful little joke. Now we can read her. If a beat you, you would probably bite back. Ah, if a wolf beat you, something like that. Shizune signs a word I don't quite catch. Ichan is vengeful, even though it was just a playful little joke. If an armadillo, why armadillo, beat you, you would probably bite back. I'm using my very special regular attack. Is it special? Is it regular? Does the Paimon have something to do with it? Like, for example, I don't know, you need to charge up some Paimons before using the special attack. Armadillo? It's foolish to bite an armadillo back, Ichan. But Ichan would do it anyway, you see. Oh no, don't charge the special attack. No, wait. I'm not ready. Here, I have this to kill mosquitoes, and maybe can work as well on fairies. So I'm ready. Maybe I need a bigger one for fairies. I see. Shizune adjusts her glasses with a small flourish of her head. Hichan, we didn't have anything planned at all if you were to win or lose. You just assumed there would be something like that. I wonder why. Don't try to kill fairies. Not even in self-defense? Huh, me too. But well, there isn't. Does that change your mind, Ichan? Yeah. Misha windmills her arm at high speed to show her joy. Weird habit. This is the kind of thing you could only see in the student council room, occupied only by 3 people. Unlike mosquitoes, they can cast powerful spells at you. Well, mosquitoes kinda cast the blood-sucking curse, so I don't know if it counts. Are we comparing fairies with mosquitoes? Well, they both have wings. What's the difference at the end? One have magic, but if a fairy loses magic, is that considered a mosquito then? If a fairy loses her magic? We have too many questions. Anywhere else, she would end up soaking someone in the face. Yay, let's start right now. Not just yet. Okay, however, you surrendered this easily, nice. Mosquito blood sucking deals 1 damage. Ultima is a lot more, 6,000. Your call. I never saw a fairy casting Ultima, to be honest. Maybe in a Final Fantasy there is a character where you can teach them a spell, but I don't recall playable fairies in Final Fantasies. I don't recall playable fairies, let alone fairies that can use Ultima. At best they can cast a heal or a fire magic, but nothing more, right? I can cast Ultima. Ah, that was what the Paimon charging was for, now I get it. However, we have all to be able to play. That's my condition. I don't like games where one person is clearly the ice player right off the bat. Or games where only 2 people can play, so one of us has to sit back. No, stop charging for Ultima! I just started the streaming, I don't want to end it early, okay? It has to be something the 3 of us can play equally. Checkers? Checkers is not for 3 Misha. The instant she says it, Misha takes out a bag of checkers and places them on the table. Only 2 people can play that, I told you. Okay, Ichan, how about Monopoly? A Monopoly box slowly edges towards me, and I take it out of Misha's hands and put it under my chair. Fun fact, I think I said it, I said it before on stream, but Monopoly in Chinese is called Rich Man. I know because there was a guy that helped me translated my game Something is Wrong with My Word Map in Chinese. I don't like games that revolve around the lack of the draw. They're too much about chance and not about skill. Also, stop jumping the gun with those games. Luck is kind of a skill, you know. How does it count? No, it's not. It can be if you're consistently lucky, right? Consistently lucky is something that happens only in stories, mangas, and all the rest. Okay, because, hear me out. I feel... Well, that's a different concept. Like, I feel very lucky of my life, but doesn't mean that I'm constantly lucky. Well, maybe, but more like I was lucky at the start of my life. I was born in a good family and with good parents. That means I'm more inclined to have lucky things later in the life. And on top of that, overall I feel very lucky because I think first is how you express yourself, how you live. If you live with negativity, you'll be first less inclined to find good opportunities. You might drive people away from you. You might not be liked by other persons, and you also will see only the negative things in your life and say, "Oh, I'm so unlucky." If you're positive though, first, people might like you more. And so you have more opportunities for having good things to happen, like finding a job. Like I did, I got a job, yeah? As an intern for now. And also, of course, if you're positive about your life, you will see a lot of lucky things that happen to you and be glad of those. You can see negative things as well, but you realize, okay, nothing too much, because it doesn't negate the lucky ones, doesn't negate the lucky events that happened. So I would say luck could be a skill, not strictly as a skill, more like you can influence your luck by how you approach everything. It's not really called luck, it's more called going into a favorable scenario, but I think still going towards a favorable scenario is in a way changing your luck. For example, if you're positive and kind to every people, your luck increases, because you are in the scenario where it's more likely that good things will happen. If you're rude to everyone, you are in the scenario where it's more likely not good things will happen. So I would say, yeah, you can influence luck by how you act. Just by choosing your scenario. On that point, it's something else entirely. Ha ha ha! Baccarat, marbles, life, shaking ladders, roulette, blackjack, paper football, trivial pursuit. Misha begins to excitedly name a bunch of games as if she were reading from a list, which is each suggestion a new box, board, and pieces appear around her. A bizarre catalogue of games ranging from children fair to serious polished looking gambling instruments that look very out of place in this humble room. Three-way chess? Huh? You have what? Okay, I know about four-way chess, but how? I'm pretty sure there is also three-way chess, but how is it structured? It cannot be on a square. Maybe it's a weird grid. Ah, okay. I think I saw it before actually. It's not that unconventional that I thought, maybe. There it is. Yeah, of course, it's not a square grid. You cannot see it, right? Oh well. It's not on a square grid, but how does it work with like diagonal movement and all? Well, okay, no, diagonal movement actually it's simple because you just move on. Wait, Wait a moment. Like, okay, a bishop can move like this, this, and what here? Where does the bishop go? Here or here? Maybe the bishop can choose, right? How does it work? The bishop goes here. Woo! Snipe attack! And what about the horse? Wait, if the horse is here, it can go one. Aha! Okay, it can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3. Then it's does this count? It's addition. Try 1, 2, 3. Huh? 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. How does the horse work in the middle? 1, 2, 3. It can go everywhere. It can go everywhere in this. The horse is broken in the middle. It's okay. It's called knight. Never mind. It's called knight in English. The knight is broken in the middle. And what about the? What about en passant, right? If this goes forward twice. And we no, it's not that like there's one here and goes here. Okay, not surprising as I thought. Oh well. Still weird. Okay. Now we are all against the two girls. Oh no, please don't be 2 against 1. That would be unfair. Is that even possible? Let's try. Yeah, let's try, definitely. They pull a chessboard from behind them with a flourish like 2 junior magicians. Well, magic does require some deft sleight of hand, and they got that in spades. I'm not surprised. Nevertheless, it is still somehow unsettling. You have my fairy powers with you. I'm blessed by your fairy powers, thanks. That really means a lot. I wonder if I can cast some spell like... here! A raid will appear! Raid. Like a raid from a 10,000 viewer count. Raid. Okay, maybe the effect is delayed. I will... Maybe... I can... I don't know, maybe there's a limit of what I can do. I see. Stop doing that! Hanako? Excuse me? A very timid voice manages to make me look up. Hanako! I lost my ID card and someone told me if I could find out where to get a new one here. If I'm interrupting something, I can come back later. Anako's eyes drift across the room, taking in the landscape of piled-up record books, haphazardly scattered chairs, and overturned board games. I guess this isn't exactly the image of an organized, tightly run student council like ours should be giving off. Hello? Want to join the student council? It's the only thing I can think of to break the ice. Unfortunately, it just seems to startle her further. My ID card, You're in our class, right? Right? So, don't be timid, okay? Come on. Yup, even though we are your seniors, it's not like we will bite. We are not our seniors, we are in the same class. Still, I'm grateful to them for stepping in. But you said you want an ID card, right? Right? Yes. Her eyes slid away from Misha. Being shy, it's no wonder she's not the best at keeping eye contact. I follow where she's looking and notice her gaze stop on the chessboard on the table. Ah, yeah, of course! Yeah, previous route, she loved chess. Hanako's eyes widen, just for a moment. Shizune notices as well. Huh. Do you like chess? Ah! You like chess, don't you? Yeah, you do, definitely. Do you want to play? Hesitation. She might make a break for it. I refuse to get involved in this. It won't end well. To my amazement, Hanako seems to be considering the idea very seriously. She touches the tip of her finger together pensively, mulling the thought over. The level of consideration is more or less a confirmation. We are having our lunch break, so you'll have to wait anyway. Why not play with us in the meantime? Come on, will be fun. Very fun. You like chess, right? I can tell. It's really obvious, so please, will you? Oh, okay. Hahaha! Yay! Success, success! Okay, that's great! And so we make our teams, I see. The chessboard is set up. The opening move is important. Oh no! Wait, who will win? I think Shizune versus Hanako. Who would win in chess? I think Shizune, but... no, but Hanako is pretty good, so I would say Hanako, but I think would be a pretty dire battle, because Shizune is pretty confident. Is the GG money. 80% of the budget is gone. Pretty unfortunate for visual novels having to have a lot of budget on GGs, but when they appear, it's a great moment. And I'm pretty happy of this. Look at her smile. Waldorf, the waifu streamer, approves. Hanako ponders her moves carefully, sliding pieces forward just a little bit, then pulling them back in uncertainty, second-guessing herself over and over again. She's really into the game. You can't call her a casual player. Definitely an enthusiast. Shizune can't take her lightly. No matter what she does, Hanako has an appropriate response. Yet, there's something wrong with the pacing of the game. Shizune moves too quickly. No, not even too quickly, but with illogical speed. Maybe it's to stress her out? It's like she isn't even thinking about what to do next. Either Shizune is in the realm of supercomputers, or she isn't taking this game very seriously. Or maybe Hanako just isn't very good. No, Hanako is very good. Shizune forces an exchange of pawns. Hanako turns take increasing amount of time as the game goes on, and it hasn't even been going on that long. Suddenly it becomes clear, Shizune has a lot more time to think about her next move because Hanako takes forever to move a piece. Ah, okay. Still, when she moves a piece, she needs to think a little on what to do, right? Depending on the move. Despite that, it's an interesting game. Black Knight to 5. We might try to visualize this one, why not? Why not, I say, why not? How do we do it? A little better. Here. No, not this one. What the hell? This one, okay. Black Knight to F6. What is F6? Can I have the numbers? Oh, wait. What is F6? Maybe we should have a different one. Okay, better. Black Knight to F6. Here, okay. Oh, we don't know where the rest is though. Bishop to D3. It's the answer, I suppose. Which bishop? Wait, we see. D6. This one? Weird move. It's the white one or the black one? Wait, no, it's the opposite. Wait, it's the opposite. It's reversed. Here, okay, okay. A little better. A little better. F6. Wait, it's still not flipped. Why it's wrong? Why it's placed weird? Ah, it's... Oh, no, it's like this. Ah, weird. Oh, well. Oh, we'll go with this. Why not? You start from here counting. ABC. I thought it was from the corner. Yeah. I'm programming too much that I forgot. Not always you start from the upper left corner. So, this is the right direction. So, knight to F6. Bishop to D3. Okay, okay. Now makes more sense here. That means there is an exchange of pawns, but there was already a big... There was already a full match before, so I don't know. And I don't know the rest. Since they're both playing seriously, no one is toying with the other. There is no clearly dominant player, at least for now. Maybe this is helped by the fact they aren't very close to each other, from what I can see. Shizune is a mysterious opponent to Hanako. And Hanako is an enigma to Shizune. Hanako forward brawl shows that she's into the game. She wants to really win, and Shizune always wants to win. The lack of familiarity is a little depressing, but gives life to the game, and allows them to see each other as good competition. Maybe they might even end up being friends over it, or at the very least, rivals in chess. It's an optimistic thought. Although remembering playing Risk against Shizune, she doesn't want to just crush people for the fun of it. The game continues. Shizune plays 12 moves in 4 minutes. What a scary opponent. But Hanako holds her own, even though her king is being chased around the board a bit. Pawn to h6. I don't know which pawn, but... Which pawn? h6. I suppose one here, or the opposite side. Let's go here. White knight to e6. Okay, it was black. e6. It's not checking the pawn though. Then is near. I don't know how the board is placed, okay? I'm trying though. The game ends, huh? How did it end? I kinda wanted to see the match. I'm not really into chess, but I'm still a little curious. That was a really good game. Thanks. It was really close. I thought I would lose. You're very skilled. No waifu chess. What's waifu chess? Even if I'm pretty sure it's a thing, right? Well, technically waifu chess is Fire Emblem, but maybe. Waifu chess simulator? No, it's still... as I called it, it's Fire Emblem. Is waifu chess a thing? I need to check. Not really. Not really. I'm surprised it's not. I'm surprised it's not a thing. Oh well. Wait, so Shizune won. Magnanimous in victory, and extending a hand to the defeated. Maybe it's because Hanako is taking her defeat so well. This is a fun game, but it took so long, almost the whole period. Chess is too formulaic, especially at this level. How about some advanced rules? What? Advanced? If you lose, you join the student council. Don't you dare, Shizune, don't you dare. Yeah, like speed chess or chess with additional pieces, or maybe we can pair up and play tag team chess with 1 or 2 boards. Your choice. Come on, come on, come on, will be fun, really? Regular chess is too slow, too methodical, it's boring. I want to play chess that rewards quick thinking and daring. Any one of these, comparing chess to it is like comparing checkers to Go. Or tic-tac-toe to shogi, right? Hahaha! Even laser chess might be more exciting. Pick something, pick! Like a deer in the headlights. Many emotions spring up in me, watching Hanako mine really in front of the chessboard, as if she's about to faint. The dominant one is amusement, but I move a little closer in case she might really topple over. The board is set up again, but this time, it's not even close. Hanako can't even make a move out of the fear of her hand colliding with Shizune. She's all over the board. It's an onslaught. Anywhere Hanako wants to put a piece, Shizune is already here. Oh, what? Real-time chess? Really? Is that even also a thing? Kung Fu chess! Wait, we need to play it. We may need to play it. Here. Campaign! AI, here. Novice. Let's go! Yes! That's so cool! Again, there's a cooldown, makes sense. Makes sense. That's super cool, I love it! I love it! I love it! Wait, that's not easy. That's not easy though. I got the wrong. No, it's fine, it's fine. Here. Yeah, let's go! I'm loving this! I'm loving this! I can... Oh, yeah. Oh no, the horse. I should defend the horse. Here. I'm not risking it, right? Okay. I blocked my... I shouldn't... No, you're trying to eat mine. No, this one, sure, exchange. Here. There's the king! I'm loving this! No, you're trying to hit me again. Here. I could have hit him. Oh, well. Here. No. Oh, no, I got... It's fine, it's fine. Oh, my queen is not in a good position here. Let's exchange bishops. I should have hit... Oh, no! I was about to hit the king! I can hit the king, right? I can hit the king! Oh no, he's about to hit me, right? I need to defend it. Here! Please let me say I defended it. Yeah! We win! Wow, Kung Fu chess is kinda interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I might play this game later. That's actually fun. Okay, of course. When I thought if there is a real-time chess, I was pretty sure there is one. Not because I knew it, but because I trust the internet. It's the fastest game I've seen in my life. Let's change the rules and play again. Best out of 6, like Kasparov and Deep Blue. Tactical retreat. Hanako excuses herself and flees from the room. Wait. Didn't she want to know where she could get a new ID? Hello? Come back, please. Wait. Strangely, the farther Misha goes away, the louder the sound of her voice seems to grow. I couldn't catch her. Shizune pats her on the shoulder reassuringly. There. It's even from her. Okay. You're pretty cheerful for someone who needs a pat on the shoulder. Ichan, do you hate games where luck is involved? A question out of nowhere, but it feels like an important one. I personally don't really dislike them, but depends. If it's only luck, it's not fun. Depends on the company even. If you play just for the funsies, with people around that you can share a laugh with, I don't think it's a problem. If it wasn't, why would Shizune be looking at me, watching for my reaction? Even as I glance in her direction, she tries to pretend she isn't doing so, putting on a casual air by spinning a chess piece in her fingers. I don't like games that revolve around luck of the draw, right? That was you, Ichan! Yeah, revolving around luck isn't the same as just having luck involved, though. I don't hate games just for having an element of luck. Most games have an element of luck, to them anyway. It's what keeps them interesting. I think a game where you know from the beginning how far you can go is boring. Yeah, I think luck is kinda helpful in games. I wouldn't strictly say necessary. But for example, chess doesn't have luck. The only luck is what people want to choose between some options, but that's not really luck. But that means though that in chess, if someone is winning, you cannot take up the advantage unless they do a mistake. So I feel like luck is better for more casual games, because in that way player cannot feel defeated even in the middle of the play. Like Mario Kart, even if you are last, you can hope in blue shells, you get strong items, so that definitely helps people. That's why there's a lot of raging from people that are good at the game, but they lose at the end because blue shell, red shell, lightning bolt, everything. I think a game where you know from the beginning how far you can go is boring. It's not a game, right? Just going through motions. For a game where you have little to no control, I don't think I could get into something like that. I see. Huh. That girl isn't very good at chess. What do you mean she was? Chess is a formulaic game, so it's a game that isn't suited for her. There was nothing formulaic about her. Someone who plays chess like that, looking only at the next piece, playing so shallowly, can't be called a serious chess player. But she's not supposed to be a serious chess player, she's a chess enjoyer! Anyone who loves chess to the point where their eyes sparkle like that when they see a chessboard would be the kind of person who would study the game. If you study it just so casually, you can learn to see at least 2 moves ahead, even against pros. Why would someone who loves the game so much, with enthusiasm, know so little about it, even less than someone with just a passing interest in it? Shizune puts down the piece in her hand. It's a rook. Her feelings are real, but her feelings for the game aren't real. Do you understand, Ichan? There is no luck in chess. It's very important to realize that. Luck in games is good because it gives everyone a chance. Just enough to matter, but not so much that skill is penalized. Chess is boring because it's not a game. To me, it feels like formulas. Ah, that's why Shizune is so good at that. Again though, is she a robot? Hanako isn't the kind of person who would love something like that either. Huh. If you value something, you fight. Struggle is proof of preciousness? I think so at least. Or you concede immediately. Since it's so precious that it stops your thinking, the first is a passionate love, the second is a gentle love. What are you saying, Shizune? I tried to fight her, chasing around her king and trying to bait her. I didn't succeed though, because she stuck to only what would work. The trickiest movement were when she moved the fastest. That means she knew exactly how to deal with those situations. That means someone taught her. Do you understand it, Chan? Not really. If you love chess that much, but you can't give it your all, it's because you love the memories attached to it and not the game. It's too precious to her to see as a tool for true competition. Well, chess is precious to her because it helps her, right? So, she doesn't need to be super good at it. Due to that, you can become friends over it. Not without words. Well, it's hard to use words with Shizune. Well, your way of making friends isn't the kind of way that works on everyone, Shizune. The look on her face isn't one of sadness. At least as far as I can tell, but her words are very sad. Hey, let's play a game. What am I? So,
Okay, let's play a game.
While the board is still here. Ah! But the bell rings and cuts me off. Unfortunate. We have time to play chess next time, right? The next day. Things return to normal. Well, I transferred in at a pretty unusual time, and I can hardly say that I have a normal first few weeks here. I guess it's more like things have calmed down and reached normality. I've been here longer than I thought. It's hard not to think about all the stuff I must have missed in this school before my arrival, or the things that might have happened in my old school since I've been gone. I wonder where those feelings came from, since I didn't leave much behind. I have a lot more here than I like. If that wasn't the case, then I wouldn't have bothered with something like student council or Shizune and Misha. I would be hard pressed by to care about anything if the school was how I imagined it would be. So even this feeling of a daily routine makes me glad in a way. I dread the amount of work that's going to hit me in student council after school, enough to want to consider stepping out of my duties. Just this once. Yet, it's nice to feel like there is something I can do. Shizune drops a stack of attendance sheets next to me. Thanks for helping out. Thanks again, Ichan. Sure is a lot of work though. I had to skip out on sign language class again. But now I'm a level where I can understand most of Shizune and Misha conversations with each other, so I'm not too bothered by it. Shizune still doesn't know that though. I'm determined to keep things that way until I'm very sure of my skill. Perhaps it's a little childish of me. No, it's perfect. I really crave for that scenario I explained before, where Shizune says something she doesn't want me to say, like a confession or something, I don't know. Tanabata is in less than 5 days, but there's only going to start building the stores tomorrow. Ichan, we might have to help out with building stores again starting tomorrow. Why? What was the point of taking them apart then? That took days, right? Yeah, that's right! Even though Ichan wasn't there for it. I would have helped if you asked. Wouldn't have made sense to bore you with cleanup duty after you enjoyed the festival so much. It would have ruined the fun. Besides, haha, Ichan is lazy anyway. You would have tried to run away again. Ichan doesn't like playing folk sound. That stinks. Shizune covers her mouth with her hand and starts shaking. Takes me a second to realize she's laughing. Mostly because she's doing so completely soundlessly. It's a little strange to see, but more or less the same good-spirited kind as Misha's. Without being eardrum piercing. Good question though, Ichan. Stalls! It's a storage issue. The school doesn't have anywhere to store so many stalls, since each one is pretty large. They won't pay for outside storage either, so this is what they decided on. It's inefficient, but cheaper. Okay, though. Misha synthesizes it. Yeah, right, they do, but they don't want to pay. Sorry, Ichan. It's because of the previous generation. The leadership decided that outside storage costs had risen too much, and the student council before us was too weak-willed to tell them that it's stupid to have to build and disassemble 60 stalls twice every year. Huh. Okay. Hey Chan, let's eat something. Feels like we've been walking all day. We have. Now that I think about it, I'm hungry. I would have lunch, but it was really crowded today for some reason, so I decided it wasn't worth the trouble. Hahaha! It was like that today because they had some especially interesting things for sale on the side. Like what? No, don't tell me. I guess it doesn't matter. I won't be able to eat them anyway. Shizune looks oddly pleased with herself. Oh, you managed to get something for us? I wonder what the context could be. I prepared ahead of time for these. Beaming with self-satisfaction, she produces a wide assortment of food from her bag. I can immediately see that 90% of it or more was taken from the lunchroom. Ah, she has the special goods, I see. Random question. How many gold coins would you be ready to give to get a watermelon? That's a totally random question. I would say not even one because I'm saving. I would use them for something else. That's a lot of food. Isn't there a limit on how much a person can buy? That means those gains are definitely ill-gotten. The VR cutlet bread is always sold out in the first minute of lunch. I'm impressed you managed to obtain one. Thank you. I reach for it quickly, but Shizune immediately makes a grab for it as well. Imagine you are a JRPG protagonist and you are hungry. Okay, that's a different context. And thirsty. How many things? Well, I cannot really give an answer because depends on the economy of the game world, right? If one gold coin is like a Dungeons and Dragons where it's worth 100 silver coins and 10,000 copper coins, I would spend way less. If it's like RPG Maker where potions cost like 500 gold, then I would spend more. For a watermelon, I'm pretty stingy, so I would definitely pay, let's say, 300 gold, 400 even. Though wouldn't be my choice because you need to open it. I could break it if I'm really desperate, but it's better just to buy some food and drink some water elsewhere. I don't know, the context, I feel like it's very relevant here. Her hand goes slack for a second when it touches mine, but she immediately pushes forward with redoubled effort. That blazing competitive spirit flashing dangerously in her eyes. Her fingers pry at mine, searching for an opening. Are we fighting again? Over bread? I'm proposing you 7 watermelons for 200 gold. Well, if it's RPG Maker gold, it's a deal, I would take it. If it's Dungeons and Dragons gold, definitely not. Again, I don't know how much a gold is worth. So I don't really know. Though, again, if it's something like RPG Maker where it's not that much, I would definitely take it. I don't budge an inch, prepared to fight for this bread with my life. I might never have another chance to eat this. 10 gold is worth 1 Harold pin. What's an Harold pin? What's the economy of the world? Then it's kinda like 30 gold for watermelon. Yeah, it's 30 gold for watermelon, so 3 Harold pins for a watermelon. I think it's depends on the Harold pin though, because if it's because pins are not cheap usually. You can like pay $5 now, right, for a pin. Depends on the kind of pin. The custom made pin for Harold could also reach $7-8. So paying 3 times a Harold pin of $8 would be like $20 per watermelon. At least it's not propositate, so if I was desperate, I might still take it, but I don't think it's a good deal. It depends, again, on the Harold opinion. That's a weird item to make a comparison. I'm fully aware that if we continue like this, we could crush the bread, greatly reducing its edibility. Misha, tell her that unless she lets go, the bread is going to be crushed. Why can't you do it yourself? I'm startled she can so nonchalantly let slip that I could communicate with Shizune just fine if I wanted to. I almost considered the possibility it was intentional, but I'm sure she was just distracted trying to tear the wrapper off a juice box straw. 20 gold is a basic potion that heals a bit. Okay, then it's different. So yeah, it's a watermelon is like something more than a potion. I think then it's a pretty good deal then. I would take it. Isn't it obvious? I can't let go of her bread. I can't tell Shichan that then. She puts her palm up to the sky and shrugs, a wide grin on her face. Why not? Because you have a stake in this, so I can't trust you. If Shichan wants to reply, she has to let go of the bread and then you win. Who knows, maybe that's what you want, Ichan. It wouldn't be fair, so I'm going to be neutral, like Switzerland. That's a weird comparison, Misha. Oh, thanks for the watermelon. I would eat it now. I don't think I can. A little complicated. Switzerland? Do you know about Switzerland? Of course, it's neutral. They are neutral. Shizune stares at me cockily, the tip of her tongue sticking out slightly from between her teeth as she continues to tug firmly at the veal cutlet bread between us. What's veal? Wait. Ah, it's a sort of a meat, okay. Suddenly, she lets go and holds her arm up. Palm facing outwards. The universal gesture of peace. This seems like a poor way to settle this, right? And we might crush the bread. She glares and her passive expression quickly plummets into a disapproving grimace. Huh? Hichan, drop a bread! We are negotiating now! Negotiating! We are just sharing bread as friends! I drop the bread reluctantly. Misha's hand darts in from the side, her fingers drumming across the table as it makes its way over. Haha, don't mind me, I don't even really like veal. I just take the sandwich right here, and something to drink too. Picking them up cautiously, she immediately retreats. She has the right idea. I could just pick something else. There are a lot of delicious things here. The chicken katsudon bread. What's katsudon? I don't know. It's a little complex, I feel like. The chicken katsudon bread is also a popular seller, ranking high in taste and demand. But I've already eaten one before. You see, Maturizao, that wouldn't be a problem if you would pick something else. The chicken katsudon bread is delicious. Oh, it's the plush one! Well, it says plush, right? It doesn't say waifu. So this time it's time for the Sus plush here we have. Amogus. Can it be considered a waifu? I think the pink crewmate is the closest we can get. I don't know why I got this, I just bought, I thought it was funny and I don't regret it in the slightest. I bought for Waldorf. Can't you see? This one is Sus! This one! I literally call this Sus. It's a Susi Baka. Well, I'm voting for him. Ejected! Kirishima Tori-chan, why don't you pick the chicken katsudon bread instead? It's delicious! But I already eaten that. Oh, I have a sad story that happened today. I was at a bar. And it was late in the morning, let's say 10:30 a.m. And I wanted to eat something. I took a croissant. There weren't a lot of I wanted a croissant with jam, but there wasn't any. So I had to choose between a pistachio croissant and a cream strawberry croissant. I liked a lot the one with cream strawberry, but I took the one with pistachio because I wanted to change a little. I didn't like that as the others, but then I thought, okay, let's take another one, why not? I returned there, and the other croissant was finished, so I only had to eat one, and the other one got sold out, and so I couldn't eat 2 croissants in the morning. Sad story, I know. Hichan, why are you so obsessed with eating the veal cutlet bread specifically? It's hard to get normally. Rare things are more delicious. Not really. Depends. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a child, Hichan. Why don't you eat the chicken bread? That's not important. Turning bright red, she smiles cunningly and continues. There is no reasoning with you. It looks like there is only one way to settle this. We are going to play for it. There's only one solution out of this. I challenge you to kill Ballad. A robotic notes reference. Somehow I expected this. It's the logical conclusion. Shizune has been studying for a long time, pretty much continuously up until now. With our finals over, I guess that surplus energy has to go somewhere. Play what? The oldest game known to man, upon which the fate of nations have been known to rest. Rock, paper, scissors. Really? That sounds so serious, Shi-chan. There is no humor in her expression, so it's dead set on this. Okay. She draws her hand back and I mirror her. Go! How do they say in Japanese? San, ken, pon! We both put out rock. Okay, I was expecting a tie, because when there is a tie, then the mind game starts. The first time is random, but after the tie, there's mind game, right? You think, okay, will I play rock again, or will I play paper to counter my if I go rock again? I thought I had the perfect plan. Rock is unbeatable. No, that doesn't work like that. Shizune frowns, deeply upset by this unexpected turn of events. Not as planned. Again! 2 papers. Oh, I would have played paper again. So now, there's a mind game. Do we play both scissors now? Do we play paper again, just in case we think one step ahead and go rock? I would actually go scissors. Again. I would go scissors after paper. Because it's too predictable to go scissors after paper. So no one will predict it, right? I would bet scissors here is the win. Damn. Again. We both throw out 2 rocks again. I would have lost, never mind. But third hand is Among Us. What did I say? What did I say? Representing scissors. That looks like fun. Can I play? I don't think it's a player. It's a game with more than 2 players, this one. There are variants, but not really. The streamer is Sus. Am I Sus? How much? I swear, I'm not Sus, I'm genuine. Is this a duel, Shichan? Dueling conduct? You're right, I don't know. The faster she signs, the harder it is to follow. In fact, it looks like even Misha is having trouble keeping up. I saw me in electrical. I don't think so. I was streaming here all the time. All the time. I have video proof that I'm not an impostor among us, Susibaka, okay? Look at me. It's not pre-recorded. I promise. One more time. We try again. Every time, Shizune demands a rematch. Eventually, skipping that step altogether and throwing rock, paper, scissors out with increasingly reckless abandon. Even playing completely randomly, we continue to tie. This is a mathematical long shot. Misha hovers above us, watching it all and laughing each time we draw. After 16 rounds, Shizune pushes her chair away from the table and stands up. Enough of this, Hichan. I see what I've been doing wrong. This will be all over in the next round. Brace yourself, okay? I studied your thought processes and I see how you play. I am anticipating your next move and will combat it expertly. This is all news to me, so I can't remember what we are doing this over. Shizune grins confidently, a look of fearless daring on her face. Her cool eyes flash with pure competitive spirit as she draws her hand back, goading me wordlessly to do the same. To goad. Wait. Goad. Provoke or annoy someone. I see. Let me screenshot this. Her form is amazing, like a professional bowler or something, just to throw a hand motion. 2 papers. Incredible move, Shizune. Oh, this face is lovely! This face is lovely! And I can assure you, Waldorf, the waifu streamer, that this is a lovely face. I'm starting to throw that term everywhere. Shizune's body immediately goes slack, and she rubs her temples with a look of exasperation over her face, as she lets out a sigh, so long it sounds like a tire deflating. I realize I've gotten a lot hungrier in the time we've been doing this. We can just split it. I break the bread in half and offer the one half to Shizune. She takes it. Thank you. She looks at the bread in her hand, studying it. But this feels hollow somehow. Regardless of how she feels, she still eats it. All of a sudden, I see Misha observing the scene out of the corner of my eye. Ichan, that was very romantic, I think. Oh, come on. She laughs and takes a bite of her second sandwich. We eat in silence for a while, Shizune and I managing to avoid any other contests. And then we go back to work. That was a fun moment. Before having to work. As I finish up the day's usual filing, I think to myself that this might be Shizune's way of trying to start this week on a high note. After all, tomorrow is when the real work begins, and with her hands literally full of bidding stalls, she won't be able to talk very much. It will be likely pretty dull and tiring, like it was the first time around. I'm appreciative of their effort in that case. It's nice to have days like this and, as a way of enjoying yourself before the day ahead. I think that was her idea as well. I also remember that I still have to get rid of Kenji's package. That damn thing is bulky and somehow I've never been able to track him down since I picked it up. Ah, okay, we still need to give it to him. Okay. After student council is adjourned for the day, I walk towards the vending machines to look for something to drink, parting from Shizune and Misha. It's a short trip, but after even just a few seconds, I start to get the feeling I'm not alone. Oh! What the hell? It's Misha, right? A pair of hands cover my eyes. Guess what? Shizune? Hahaha, it's me, Ichan! Well, of course it cannot be Shizune. She cannot ask that. Yeah, I know. Then why did you say it was Shichan? It's okay to be wrong sometimes, Ichan. You're too proud. Because she cannot speak. Anyway, after student council, you don't usually have any plans, right? You're just going to go straight to your dorm? Waifu's ambush. That's a pretty lovely ambush, yeah. Also, again, as a waifu as a waifu streamer, I appreciate a lot pouty faces. Like, this one is just too adorable. Like, seeing anime girls with a very pouty face showing displeasure or something, but in a mild, cute way, is just too adorable. I don't know why. And it's peak when they do like the pout with the cheek that puffs out. Where else would I go after student council? Okay, that's great! Great, Ichan! I wanted to talk to you today, so this works out perfectly! Two high school students alone after classes in a quite empty building. As the sun dyes the sky a romantic amber color, the cute girl says that she wants to talk. Definitely not a love declaration, right? What a secretive and appealing situation. My imagination is buzzing. It's likely not going to be anywhere near as exciting as I'm making it to be, but it's fun to play it up that way. The popping sound of my canned coffee opening destroys any chance of maintaining such a cheesy mood, sounding louder than I'd ever thought imaginable, amplified by the context of the situation. I sigh in disappointment and relief. So, what is it? Actually, I'm a little behind in some of my classes, and if I don't catch up, could be a problem. I can't put it off any longer. My teacher said that I'll have to really start taking things seriously, so I should listen, especially because this is the third time. I'm sorry, Chan. Why are you apologizing? I won't be able to help you or Shichan with student council for a few days. It will only be for 2 or 3 days, really. I'll definitely try and come back as soon as possible, but... so we'll be alone with Shizune, nice. I can't say I'm happy with this. It's supposed to be getting really busy this week. That's some unfortunate timing. For a second I want to ask if maybe Shizune could pull some strings to get her out of it. She definitely can, right? But Misha looks so genuinely apologetic about it. Would be pretty dickish of me to say something like that. Besides, if she says it's something that can't be put off any longer, I'm inclined to believe her, considering how surprisingly serious she can be with student council duties. Yeah, I say it's okay. You managed with Shizune and yourself last year. I'm sure I'll be able as well. Don't worry. Really? Thank you, Ichan! Really? Yay! I didn't know Ichan would take it so well. I thought you would be worried. With how there's going to be so much work with Tanabata coming up and everything. Damn, she knows me oddly well. But Ichan is composed. I'm glad. Yeah, you're sort of right. I was thinking about it, but not a big deal. I'm not going to freak out over that. It's going to be a little annoying passing that pad back and forth to talk to Shizune though. Ichan, just tell Shichan you can use sign language too. I don't understand why you won't want. Not yet, I can understand most things already, but I want to be really sure. Actually wouldn't mind. The secrecy is killing me too, and would be nice to be able to talk to her in a real conversation. Don't worry, I'm going to have to tell her eventually. I want to. Actually, I'm trying to think of a good opportunity for it. That won't be a problem, Ichan. Why not? Well, because I kind of told Shichan that you could understand her. She was worried about the same thing, that you wouldn't be able to understand each other. So I was worried, but it worked out fine in the end after all. You told Shizune the secret, Misha? The secret? Ha 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 ha. I lose it. Ah! Do you know how stupid I look now? I sat here for like half the damn day acting like I couldn't learn sign language, and you're seriously telling me that she knew the whole time I could? She was probably thinking, this guy is a complete jackass pretending he can't understand me. I just made a total ass of myself. How could you let me do this? Misha frowns, seemingly lost for words on realizing I'm taking this differently than she might have expected. She doesn't speak again until after seeing that I'm calmed down. But Ichan, I think this is for the best, she says without batting an eye, having waited patiently through my panic to say it. No, Misha, you don't get it. Where's the Ayla sometimes hides her feeling in Russian anime reference? I need the Russian anime reference here, and it's not happening now because of you! Misha, what have you done? Where is the waifu surprise confession? I need it! I need it! The cheerful delivery of her words make it seem like she sliced out this time between when she dropped the bomb on me and now. It's pretty fun in a way. You've such a one-track mind, you know that? Yes! At least she's aware. The damage is done. If Misha can believe that things will work out with such unflinching surety, maybe it's worth giving it a chance. And if things don't work out, I run as fast as I possibly can. To try and make it up to me anyway, just in case, she offers to buy me another drink from the vending machine. It's a very small token of apology, but I suppose it's the thought that counts, and her thoughts are sincere. Plus it's a free drink, so I accept. And it's next day. Okay. I think we can stop here. Again, we barely did 2 hours, a little less even. But again, we're not in a hurry, and now I'm working, so I probably need some more time. We streamed, we had some fun, and we got the waifus. And we did some discoveries in chess, I feel like. Okay, then, to end the stream, I wonder if we have enough raid power. We could raid Pleasant Peasant. Sure. They're playing Peak. Here it is. I didn't write anything, right? Here it is, okay. Perfect. Okay. Thanks a lot for coming by. We'll be streaming this game again next Sunday. Next week we will have the development stream on Thursday. But again, the stream on Wednesday might change. There will be the paratable you will definitely see on the background of the stream. I always have that. And Saturday we played Deltarune for the last time. Thanks again for coming by, and we'll see ya whenever happens.